video is going to be a Grinch project that I'm going to make. It's going to be dumb router carving. The wood is just 1x8 cedar planks that I've purchased from Home Depot. To start, I'm going to joint 2 edges from some 1x8 cedar with my jointer, and then I'm going to glue them together. Here I'm just getting ready to do the glue up. You want to make sure you cover all parts of the glue up that you're going to make. I still haven't found the sweet spot when it comes to clamping where too tight meets not tight enough.
Let it dry.
This is the cedar for the project, 17.5 by 14.5. Now the plan is to take these 3 sheets of paper and glue them together on top of the wood. Right, that's how it's going to go, and I'm going to glue this down. So trying to toss around a couple ideas of putting a frame around it, like he's coming out of a window. Here I'm taking my Sharpie, and I'm going to do a double outline of the border of the window, because it's going to be a bit of a thicker black, kind of cartoonish like. Here we're just going to take it to the bandsaw and we're just going to cut around the border. There's the first cut. It's too hard to cut around tight spots, so I just pick out a profile bit. And I'm going to carve around that way, and then come back with my other bit. These profile bits do such a good job of carving. You can see it's detailed perfectly all around there. Just outline the rest of this, so this will just make it easier to carve. The printer marks just weren't very dark. This is some very technical routering. Cutting around all these details is very time consuming and slow moving. Like this section right here. Do it right now. The outline carving's all done of the Grinch. I have to go back and carve out these still. I just have a few more details. I'm going to cut out these eyes here. Yes, that looks better. Okay, for the next step, we're on the sanding. And I just shortened a lot of this video for it because there's nothing that exciting about sanding. It's pretty tedious. I wasn't going for the perfect smooth finish or anything like that. I just wanted to get it decent looking. Right at the end here, I'm just folding up small pieces of sandpaper and getting into the corners and nooks. Here I put a coat of primer on it. I wanted to make the paint stand out a little better when I got to the acrylics. This is what it looks like with the primer all on it. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. Subscribe if you like this kind of content.
This is a pack of the brushes I bought from the dollar store. I'm going to use this brush for the wide stuff and this brush to cut. I definitely don't like how that covers, so I mixed some black back with the brown. Well, here's what it looks like with the coat of brown on. I'm probably going to have to do another coat. Now I'm going to go and do some blue in these areas here. And I'm just going to do it as a base coat, then I'm going to come in with a second coat and make it darker. I'll definitely have to recoat these once they dry. I'm going to pull out the Christmas red here. And start looking better until you at least get into the second coat.
This is the third coat of brown now, and it's really taking. It's actually starting to look really good.
And this right here, the red looks pretty good, but it still needs more.
Here I'm just blending the two shades of blue together.
I'm going to start darkening this blue up.
For these eyes I mix yellow with a little drop of green just to try to change it from being such a bright yellow.
I'm going to try and create this green, the Grinches. That almost looks okay right there. So one of the mistakes I made on this was when I first started painting the outline black, I should have painted all of it black. The rise, I should have painted black. I left that to paint later. And what happened was it just became a huge project just to paint the outline trim, the inside of the outline. It took a few hours to do. And even after that, I had to go back and do a few touch-ups on spots where I hit. Even when I did the eyes last night, I hit some of the border, so I had to come back again with black before I went to bed. This is a long process. If I redid it again, I would do all the black all at once, and then I'd get to the other colors. Another thing I find is these acrylic paints on top of the white primer require multiple coats. Probably 3 coats for each one before they really start like standing out. Not super concerned about accuracy because I know I'm gonna have to come back and touch all this up just like I did on the other ones. So. And there we go. It's all done. It turned out really well. I probably did about 3 coats of everything for this project. Pretty happy with how it turned out. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. Help support my channel. If you have any questions or comments, feel free. Thanks for watching the video.